Business Calculus, Topic 2, Homework Problems number 13 and 15. Okay, on this one right here, we're asked to estimate this function here, where t is 1, h is 1, then h is 0.01 and 0.001. And then we need to estimate r at 1 for the derivative. So, we find all this by taking our average, finding the average rate of change. Okay, the formula will be r of t plus h minus r of t all over h. This needs to be memorized. Okay. Alright, so first, r of t plus h means everywhere I see a t, we're going to put a r plus h. In this case, t is 1, so we'll say 1 plus h. Then we can go ahead and put t plus h. Let's see here. So this will be 240 plus 40, and instead of the t, we're going to put a t plus h. So t plus h all to the third power, then minus, and then r of t will be this function right here. Stretch that out, parentheses, which will be 240 plus 40 t to the third power all over h. Okay, now we need to put this into the calculator, and I'm going to put this in the calculator by opening up a parenthesis. So this will be an open parenthesis, then I'll type 240 plus 40, open up another parenthesis, then I'll type in t, or alpha t, plus alpha h, close my parenthesis, put in a third power, subtract, open parenthesis, 240 plus 40, and then I'll type my t, alpha t, and then I'll cube that, I'll close the parenthesis, and I'll close the numerator altogether. Then for division, I'll type the division button, and then alpha h. Alright, so let's begin by putting in t is 1 and h is 1. Okay. Let's raise that a little bit. Okay. And so first t is located right about here. Okay. So I'm going to type 1 store alpha t. So there's the alpha t there. And enter. And then I'm going to type 1 store alpha h. There it is, alpha h. Enter. Okay, so now all that's in there. Now I'm going to type this equation in. So open parenthesis, 240 plus 40, open parenthesis, alpha t plus alpha h, close parenthesis. Now I need a cube, so I'll go to my math button for the cube, and then subtract, open parenthesis, 240 plus 40, and then alpha t again. And I need to cube that, so I'll go to my math button, hit 3, then 2 parentheses here, and then division, and now alpha h. Okay, and then enter. Okay, 280. This is my first average rate of change with the h is 1, so 280. Now I'm going to change h into a 0.1. So 0.1 store into alpha h. Okay, now I want to bring my equation back, so I'll press second function, enter, and then second function, enter. And now my equation is back on my screen. I'll press enter all together, and now I got 132.4. So now my average rate of change is 132.4. Okay, I'm going to do this again. I'm going to change h into 0.01, store that into alpha h. Okay, and now I'm going to bring this equation back. So second function, enter, second function, enter. Ah, there it is. It's back, and then enter. And now I got 121 for my average rate of change. 121. Okay, now they want us to estimate r itself. So to estimate that, I'm going to choose a very small h. So 0.00001 store alpha h. Enter. And I'm going to bring my equation back again. And so I get about 120 there. So I'm going to estimate, sorry about that. I'm going to estimate that that's going to be 120 according to my calculator here. Okay, once again, we're looking for the same thing to happen. This time we have a cost function, and X is 10,000 items. Our first H will be 10, our second H will be 1, and we want to estimate the derivative of C at 10,000 altogether. Alright, so once again, we'll find our average rate of change formula by saying C of X plus H minus C of X all over H. Okay, this needs to be memorized. Alright, so the average rate of change will be the function here, where everywhere we see an X, we're going to put in X plus H. So this will be 15,000 plus 5 parentheses X plus H, close parenthesis, minus X plus H all squared all over 20,000. That's not quite 20,000. Alright, and then the last piece will be minus parentheses and C of X, which is all of this. So that will be 15,000 plus 5X minus X squared all over 20,000. I'll close that. And that's all over H. Alright, now, how do you type this into the calculator? Well, we need overall parentheses for the numerator. So here's my parenthesis for the numerator, if you can see that. Alright, so that I'll type in 15,000 plus 5 open parenthesis alpha or X plus alpha H, and I'll close that, and then I'll subtract, and see, and then I'll need parentheses X plus H, and then square that, close parenthesis, square, hit my division button, and type in 20,000 minus another parenthesis here, which will be 15,000 plus 5X minus X squared, hit the division button, and then 20,000, close that parenthesis right there, and then close the numerator, and then divide all that by H. Okay, so let's begin. So first we need to tell the calculator X is 10,000, so 10,000, store that in X. Next, H is 10, so 10 store alpha H. Okay, so we got X is 10,000 and H is 10. And now I'm going to put this into the calculator. Okay, open parenthesis, 15,000 plus 5, open parenthesis, X plus alpha H, close parenthesis, minus, open parenthesis, let's see, X, oh boy, where is that? X plus alpha H, close parenthesis, we're going to square that, hit the division, and then 20, 1, 2, 3, 20,000, and then subtraction, and another open parenthesis, and 15 with 3 zeros, plus 5X minus, let's see, X squared, X squared, there we go, division, 20,000, close parenthesis twice, and then divide by H, divide by alpha H. Alright, there it is, it's in there. And we get 3.9995. That's our average rate of change. 3.9995. Okay, now we're going to change H into a 1. We'll change H into a 1. So 1 store alpha H. And now we're going to bring our function back. Second function enter, second function enter, and now we're going to add 3.9995. Okay. 3.99995. Okay. So I have a pretty good idea of where we're going with this when we estimate for 10,000. I'm pretty confident it's going to be 4. Okay. So the cost will be 4. So $4 per whatever X is. I think X is probably items. Alright, and that's it.